Hey guys, this is Gaming YouTube channel here. I just decided on making a random series where I just show what I did with the FNaF coloring book. So all this is just a warning, I don't have all of it done. I probably have like about 10 pages done so far. Kind of sucks. Or maybe 15. I don't know. But anyways, this is just a video just because I feel like it, and also yeah, if you join my Discord, then you might realize that there's a section called the official FNaF coloring book, showcasing where we just post what we did with it. So yeah, and also I didn't do it like page randomized. I just do it in order because I honestly don't care on which pages I do because they're all amazing in my opinion. So yeah, let's just get started. So yeah, like I said, just a warning, I don't have all of it done. I don't think you're supposed to do the cover because you can't color on it. It's like weird. But yeah, it says 96 pages, so that doesn't include like the first two where it just shows like copyright stuff and then the title. So let's get into it. The first one is like the first page and it's the title. So here it is. If I had one thing to change about it, I would make like, instead of the whole background black, I would make it red because I feel like it fits in the most. As you can see, I kind of like did a little red where the title is so that it doesn't blend in with the background and stuff, and also with like the scholastic ink. There, like the red there. So yeah, that's it. And then I have like black. Like I said, I would change the black all around the background. Not saying that I don't like the color black. I just don't think I think black's a good color. It's probably like one of my favorite, I'd say. And then I just don't think it fits too good with the background because if you are gonna watch my future videos on it, then you will see that in the pizza, and like pizza ingredients backgrounds, I will have red on it always because I feel like it goes good. So let's get into the title. We have the official Five Nights at Freddy's coloring book. As you can see like a bit of yellow inside of it. That's because I was like doing the yellow for like the pizza and crust. So yeah, I do change the color of the pizza, by the way. Beware, this is like the first page I've ever colored, so it might not be that good. So like with the backgrounds and all that stuff. So I just warning. I think I did make the crust like a bit light or maybe a bit darker or lighter. I forget, but I definitely did change the color of the pizza sauce and the pizza itself because it just looks too red right now. So I did change it. But I'm not going to show that in this video. It actually kind of looks like a watermelon. So I'm not going to show those in this video because this video is only focusing about this page. So yeah, this is like the first thing I've ever I've ever colored in the FNaF coloring book. The first ever animatronic I've colored is Nightmare Balloon Boy, or Nightmare BB. I'm gonna call him Nightmare BB because that's Balloon Boy for short, as you guys know. So yeah, I would, like I said in my other comment on the last video, I will be showing how I did this, but not right now. I'm just gonna be reviewing it. So I got these colors all around. Might not be too good in the eyes because you can kind of see that, and also I am definitely not the best colorer. So if you hate my drawings, that's perfectly fine. So yeah, that's Nightmare Balloon Boy, and then I colored Mangle coming out of the vent, and that other Endoskeleton head, which I think might be like Rockstar Foxy has a parrot. Maybe that's Mangle's or something like that. And then I colored Phantom Mangle. Phantom Mangle is probably the hardest character to color in this page, just because of how like complicated this part is. Like you can just like see like all the black everywhere, like the black stripes, part of green places, and then the others are like a bit white, and then like some are like gray. Yeah, it was really hard to color. So this is Phantom Mangle. And then I colored the puppet. I'm not too confident in this one because like you can like see some white everywhere around his body, like just like in places where they're not supposed to be. But yeah. All right, now to the how-to part. So for the cheese, I just colored yellow. For these parts, I just like colored red all around that, and then a bit of light red in like these parts. And then for the pizza, I just colored red in this part. And then for the these things, I forget what they're called. I just did this, and then for that, I've colored a little bit of light red. And by the way, I might change like the light red in this. I might make it just like the normal red I used for like all around those. Same with this part. So yeah, and then there's like tomatoes everywhere, I think, or these like I forget what these were, but I just drew them. I just colored them like baskets of like tomatoes or apples, or I think they're tomatoes. Yeah, they're tomatoes. Like baskets of tomatoes. That's what I did for them. And then I think there were some other tomatoes. Let me just try to find them. Yeah, down here where the puppet is, I just did those. Green and then red. So for this, I just did brown and then red, green, and then I just drew the brown for like those things. And then for this part, I colored very lightly yellow, so it kind of like makes a skin color. And for the pizza though, I would say that the pizza isn't the best. I would definitely, if you were gonna do like the all around this, not like the toppings or anything, like the pizza itself, I would definitely like shade, like just a bit shade of red, not like too red that you can like see just like very hard red, like not this red. I would say like this red, like inside of that, you can see it. And then I would just like shade yellow right here. And then for the crust, I would just do like the same like skin color tone of yellow, and then just a bit of brown right there. That's what I would have done. Alright, now I'm gonna do Nightmare Balloon Boy. So for Nightmare Balloon Boy, I would definitely starting with the shoes, I would color them like brown, and then once like you get to like the bottom soles of the shoes or whatever they're called, I would just do them dark brown. Then for the pants, I would do like blue, just like classic blue. I'll just like hard color blue there. And then for his torso, I would do I would just do like purple, just shade lightly purple or shade lightly blue, so that it looks like that purple. But I'd probably do blue, just because. For like the middle, I would do purple, but then for these, I would do blue, if that makes sense. And then for just the other parts, I would do red, like this. And then same for these parts, just do blue and red. And then for these parts of the teeth, I just colored in like, I know the teeth are a bit blacked or blued out by the color I did, but I honestly don't care about that. I would do like a bit of blue and then black over it. So that, yeah. And then like I said with the crust of the pizza, I would just like do do yellow very gently so that it makes a skin color kind of, or like just like a white skin color. And then for his head, for the nose, I did and for the cheeks, I did red. And then you can see at the eyes, it's kind of blurred out, which sucks. I did a bit of red for the iris, I think it's called, and then yellow for the pupil. And then for the hair, I just did brown. And then for the center of the head, or the hat, I did purple. And then for the other parts, I did blue and then red. So yeah, and then for his propeller right there, I did blue for those. And then for like the top of it, I did yellow. And then until it got up to the propeller parts, I did red there, and then I left that part white. So that's how you do it. And also, I forgot to do the background. I would most likely this is like, just saying, this is not your choice to do. I'm not like telling you to color it. This is all your choice. But if you want to do what I did, then I'm giving you instructions. So I would most likely like put this part red, like the background red instead of black, because I feel like red goes a better color with it. But I just did that, and I can't change it. I don't want to erase it all because I like keeping it the way I keep it. So if that makes sense. So now to Mangle. For the vent that Mangle's coming out of, I just shaded, since I don't have that much colored pencils, because I use colored pencils, by the way, for this, because I think they're like the best at coloring these. I just did colored pencils. So I just did, I just shaded just a bit of black here so that it makes gray. And then for Mangle's head, I made, like, the iris yellow, because I think that's the color. I'm colorblind, by the way, so I might not get everything right. And then for, like, eyelashes, or, like, oh, God, I'm so stupid. The eyelids, I did them, like, I colored red very lightly so that it makes a pink color. And then for her lips and cheeks, I just did the hard red. And then for, like, the center of her ears and then her snout, I just did red lightly so that it makes pink. And I'm just going to unplug this headphone cord so that doesn't get in my way. It just makes, like, all the USB cord did was just make it light up. So then, for the hand, I just left it completely blank. And then for her foot, I just left it completely blank except for the toenails, and I just did those like I'm so stupid. I did those light red, like I did with like the ears and like the snout. And then for the rest of it, except the endoskeleton, I'll get to that soon. I just did like light gray on light black on these, so it kind of makes gray. And then I left her tail her tail blank. And then I did her bow tie hard red. And then if you can kind of see there, I did a shade of green for the other endoskeleton head's eyes, but I would definitely do light green instead of just like plain green, because it kind of like adds to it. And it makes it a little better. So yeah. Now on to Phantom Mangle. This one will probably be the hardest to do. So hopefully I get this right. So for these parts, I just did black. And then after like I did the black stripes everywhere, I just filled it with like a bit of dark green, if you can kind of see. And then for like the eyelashes and the snoot, and then the lips, and then the cheeks, I think I did like brown and green just to kind of get that feeling and color. And then for the for this part, I kind of left it like just a bit of green, but also with the black stripes. So if you can kind of see that. And to do the head, I kind of like had to search Phantom Mangle up, and then I put it like this, so I can kind of do it better. So you can do that too if you want. So then I just started making her other costume parts. For this one, the head's probably like the hardest part of Phantom Mangle to do, by the way. Oh, I forgot the ears. So for the ears, for like this top part, I did black, and then I just kept doing black, like just a bit of black stripes maybe. I think it's just black. Same with this. And then for the inside of the ears, I left it like that part, and then I just drew a black line there, colored this black, and then just colored this dark green. So that's what I did. And then for the hands, I think I did a mixture of black and green. And I actually think I did those two. Nah, I don't think so. I think that was like brown or something. Same with this hand. And then for the feet, I did the same thing. And then for the tail, I just did the same thing too, but with like a bit more of like harder. So yeah. I think for the bow tie, I think I left that with like the same endoskeleton color there. So then what I next did was I just put all of I just did like light gray for the whole thing, and then I did light, and then I just colored dark green lightly so it kind of makes that color. And then for the endoskeleton head, I just left it like what I did with these, except just a bit less black for it. So yeah, that's Phantom Mangle. That's probably going to be the hardest to do. So yeah, and now also I think I just left this part a bit shiny. I don't know why. And then for the puppet, this is probably going to be like the easiest one. I just put the whole body at black, and then I just left the white stripes there with like black. Same with this, and with the buttons I just left them white. And then for the mask, I put blue as the tears, and then for the lips and cheeks I did red. Boom! If you followed the instructions, then you should have completed this. Wow, this is like 16 minutes. That's pretty long. So I'm going to end the video there. So thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, by the way, you don't need to you don't need to like the video, subscribe, and turn notifications on. I'm just kindly asking you to. Like, you don't need to. Like, I'm not forcing you to. Like, I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe or this giant spider will be in your bed tonight. Like, I hate those things. Like, I'm only kindly asking you to. I'm not going to force you to. But yeah, you can if you want to. It's definitely your choice. But if I were you and you like my content, I would probably like and subscribe with notifications on. Not only because I'm subscriber hungry, it just helps me, supports my channel out, and it just helps me a lot. So this is a gaming YouTube channel, gaming out.